Hmm.
Who are you? How dare you block young Master Face's path?
Oh, a fiancé? When did such an engagement happen? Why don't I remember that? So you came to me just for this? Forgive me, but I remember quite clearly now. I already refused this marriage proposal to my father outright. I'm not your fiancé, nor do I have any intention of marrying. Now, please see yourself out. Zha Lisu? Just from the name alone, you can tell he's perfect. What a pity I never got the chance to meet him. No need. I'll earn what I want myself. You're overthinking it. I'm not getting engaged to you. I don't like you at all. It's true. No one dislikes money or fame. But beyond those, there's something far more important to me. Yes. Is that so? Since you're being so sincere, I suppose I can give you a chance. Show me everything you've got. Do your best to impress me. Please play Evening Primrose for my fiancé who descended from the heavens. Thank you. Everyone, let's continue our celebration. Same to you. Indeed, I was far too rude to my fiancé back then. I apologize. Is that so? Wonderful. My fiancé, at least I get to hear your true feelings. Of course. From now on, every time my heart stirs for you, I'll express it even more plainly. For example, right now, I just want to tell you that you look absolutely stunning tonight. Oh, of course. Looks like my fiancé can't wait to get closer to me. I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead. I'm ready. What do you want to do next? Want to walk around a bit first and look for inspiration? Isn't it just asking me to dance? Is it really that hard? You hinted for half the night. You almost wasted a precious chance to dance with this young master. You know, I've studied abroad, and what I studied was artifact appraisal. My eye is excellent. Compared to traditional girls, I prefer those who are a bit more open and forward. This song, if someone were to invite me to dance right now, I think I'd find it very hard to refuse. Not a bad stance. My fiancé, it seems you've made quite a lot of preparations for our first meeting. All right, I'll be waiting to see. closer. Only then can I see more clearly. Isn't that right? I'm thinking, when I used to teach you the waltz, you often stepped on my feet. And now you're even stepping right into the beat. Truly something to celebrate. Miss Song, in all these years, you're the first person to ever tear down my act like this. How do you know I wouldn't catch you at the very end? Hmm? Absolutely spectacular. It's hard for someone not to fall for you.
Welcome everyone to the annual ball hosted by the MGM Chamber of Commerce. Now, please welcome our Chamber President, Mr. Fei Guangming, to give his remarks.
Thank you all for coming. Since its founding, the MGM Chamber of Commerce has upheld its original intention of fostering friendly interaction among people from all sectors. We have held many balls here. Thanks to your support, the MGM is able to stand firm. I hope that in the future we can continue to be the leading Chamber of Commerce in the area and facilitate more business and artistic exchanges.
Isn't he just someone who runs a pawn shop taking in antiques? Why does he hold himself so high? What goes in is real, but what comes out is fake. Do they really think no one sees through their schemes?
Sorry, please make some space. Excuse me, have you seen young Master Fei Wen? Sorry, may I ask?
I'm here.
Young Master Fei Wen, this wine is specially prepared for you and Miss Song. Please enjoy.
This ballroom is a property of the MGM Chamber of Commerce. Preparing a fine drink for the president's son is only natural.
Mr. Famous Song, my deepest apologies. The server brought the wrong wine. This inferior brew is unworthy of the two of you. Miss Song, may I take that glass? I'll replace it with a new one immediately.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I.
Since my fiancé says so, of course I won't press the matter.
The two of you being this generous only makes it harder for us to face ourselves. Please give us a chance to make amends. Regarding this server, we will ensure that it never appears here again.
Fiancé, do you really think that pair of agate wine glasses is that simple? I've said it before, I have a very sharp eye. Every guest in the hall is holding a crystal wine glass, only that pair is different. And the gems on that pair of glasses are all really priceless. Miss Song, even if they're priceless, with the Song family's resources, you probably wouldn't think much of it. Possible, but since we already said we were willing to keep those two glasses, why would they insist on taking them back? They wouldn't make their distinguished guests share the same passageway with them. There must be something unusual behind that door. No action is suspicious, unless the logic behind it contradicts itself. You're the one who guided me to peel back the layers and uncover that contradiction. Thank you, my fiancé. But please forgive me. I may have to excuse myself for a moment. Since this place is an asset of the chamber, I have a responsibility to check whether any improper activity is happening. What's wrong? Can't bear to part with me? As expected of my fiancée. Don't worry, I'm young Master Fei. Who here would dare stop me? I've already thought of an excuse. I'll say I'm looking for something very important that I lost.
Young master, you can't go in. We're begging you.
Yes, the master gave orders no one without a pass may enter. Especially you, young master.
Fiancé, you're back. I thought you were going to leave me forever, just because I lost my jade. Don't laugh like that anymore. Now that you're back, I will never let you go again. Push me away. I know, you despise me for losing my jade pendant, but you don't have to mock me like this. I'm suffering too. I blame myself. In a place that's practically my own home, I can't even get inside to look for a tiny jade pendant. Yes, I did promise. Don't turn your back on me. Shooting. Without this jade, wouldn't you love me anymore? That's right. No, I won't allow you to say that. You can't say you were wrong, and you can't avoid seeing me. I already know what's in my heart. My fiancé, do you know what's in yours too? I love you, and you love me as well. I'm not going to let this little issue come between us. You two, open the door for me.
Young master, but master really did instruct.
You all know that I'm the young master. Sometimes I just don't like listening to what master tells me.
Well, then how about we go inside and help you find that jade pendant, huh?
Yes, I won't trouble you.
I must find my own jade pendant with my own hands. Isn't that right, my fiancé? You're right. Hurry up and open it. Who among you will be held responsible for delaying me? You performed well just now. I didn't expect Miss Sung to be such a talented actress. If I ever fall into Miss Sung's love trap, I'll be like a moth helplessly drawn to a flame. My palms are getting sweaty. Why do I feel so nervous? Don't be afraid. There are only two of us here. Everyone through that side door has a silver pendant. Pretty obvious. I bet that's the entry pass and the key to open these turnstiles. Don't worry, they just gave it to us directly.
Young Master Fei Wen, what a surprise. You rarely attend these things in person.
I have some free time today, so I came over to take a look.
I see. I always told Mr. Fei he should take the child out to see the world and broaden his horizons. Well, you picked a good time to come today. I hear there's a big buyer coming tonight. Mr. Fei is auctioning off treasures he's collected over 30 years. I'm here to join in on the fun, too.
Even I haven't seen such a treasure, let alone you.
Exactly, Mr. Fei is extremely protective of his treasures. He won't even use a safe. This treasure is likely older than you and has been hidden for ages, so it makes sense you've never seen it.
But Father never mentioned it. Are you sure it's in today's auction? Normally, auctions of important collections are held during the day for better lighting. My father isn't one to compromise on such things either. Perhaps you've gotten the auction time wrong?
Well, I'll go check with others again. I couldn't have actually remembered it wrong, right? Old age really brings these troubles. Fortunately, I met you here. Otherwise, this would be for nothing.
There's no need for such politeness. It's MGM who owes you an apology for wasting your trip. Got it. Do I look like someone who'd use dirty tactics? Just some clever wordplay, that's all. I merely informed him that whoever comes to the most auctions this month gets a voucher for a private screening at MGM Theater. Give me the key. I'll handle the registration myself. I knew it. Every elderly person adores these point-collecting activities. Right here. This table is reserved for the local gentry, so act natural when you sit.
Item number 1, White Jade Crane Longevity Covered Box. Opening bid is 2.5 million. Minimum raise is 50,000. Bidding starts now.
More than shocking, I'd call it unexpected. I've seen all these artifacts before. They're all items Fei Guangming buys from his own pawn shop, and he gets me to check if they're real or fake. But he clearly tells me most of these items have been bought back, yet here they are. Fakes. I bet what they buy back are all fake pieces. Maybe the pawn shop items get bought back as fakes, while the real, authentic pieces... Not only that, look, that blue glazed silver gilt vase in the display window over there. I've held the real piece before, but it's too badly damaged to ever look this good. This one here has to be fake. If I'm right, they sell both authentic and fake pieces here. All this time, it's been just to achieve my father's so-called ideal of being a collector. I don't hesitate to abandon medicine for literature, crossing oceans to study artifact authentication. In the end, I just became a pawn in his underground empire. The old man's drink is most likely to make me drunk, so I don't find out about the underground auction. Who would have thought fate would twist in such a way, revealing the truth? Whatever I meant to know will come to light eventually. My fiancé, I'm Fei Wen. Stop thinking about that distant Zha Lisu, okay? However, being remembered by you like this Zha Lisu sounds very lucky.
Everyone, next up is the highlight of today's auction. I'm sure many of you come here today just for this item. A phoenix appears in the clouds, making all other birds look plain. This white jade phoenix pendant appears again after 30 years, and it's truly rare. Everyone's been excited for this moment. Let's get started. The starting bid is 3.5 million. Minimum raise 50,000. Let's begin.
$5 million.
$5,250,000.
$5,750,000.
$6 million.
$6.5 million. Shall we continue?
Given Mr. Fei's persistence, I have no choice but $8 million.
$10 million.
It seems Mr. Fei has already made up his mind. I have no connection to this jade. Congratulations, Mr. Fei. The item has returned to its rightful owner.
Congratulate me. Thank you all for attending today's auction. As the son of the MGM Chamber of Commerce, I am deeply honored. I'm delighted to have participated in today's auction and won this jade pendant. Of course, I must also thank my father, Fei Guangming. Without him, I never would have had the chance to lay my eyes on such an exquisite rarity. My father gave me this jade pendant as a protective charm when I was little. I treasured it dearly because I saw it as love, but then it disappeared. And then it appeared here. A smart merchant wouldn't risk holding on to precious artifacts for 30 years. But if it stays with his son, perhaps 30 years wouldn't seem quite so long after all. Fei Guangming is naturally suspicious. He gave me this jade simply to have his beloved son carefully guard it like a protective charm. Wore it for all these years only to end up becoming its talisman in the end. This jade piece, along with Fei Wen's pitiful life, I intend to reclaim them both. Now, it's finally mine. Fiancé, if there is no jade, will you still love me?
Let us congratulate Mr. Zha Lisu and Miss for successfully unlocking the hidden ending of Rouge Calamity.
It's nothing, hardly worth much. Fei Bao, turn waste into treasure. My dear fiancé, your mind seems elsewhere. Are you still thinking about what just happened? That already surprises you? My dear fiancé, it seems your standards for the word surprise are a bit low. But don't worry, I won't slack off because of that. Actually, I didn't tell you Fei Wen's final hidden message just now. Fei Wen already noticed something unusual. Back then, Fei Guangming became obsessed with mastering advanced techniques for forging antique artifacts. He often carried convincing replicas in and out of the warehouse. There is no way Fei Wen could have missed it. But he didn't want to think further, nor did he dare to. Ah, if only every choice could be as simple as shattering a piece of jade. Thank you, my dear fiancé.
I saw the two of you performing at the doorway. Even though it wasn't the same as the story in the novel, it was still very interesting. What you need to do now is, of course, find a way to gain young Master Fei's trust. And the best way to gain that trust is to accompany him in completing the mission. If I'm not mistaken, you're playing Qin Zhou, right? Don't worry, I am also a member of the gang, so I won't betray you. However, I have something to ask you. Don't murder him. That's right. In the original tale, although you have feelings for Fei Wen, he doesn't seem to feel anything special for you. So when he discovers your true identity, you decisively kill him. From him you obtain information about Mr. Long. But you never get over the pain of having killed your lover with your own hands. Therefore, I suggest you do not repeat that boring ending. Why not give it a try this time and see what life would be like if you chose love? Aren't you curious? Oh? Is that so? That's a lovely thought, of course, but let me tell you this as a warning. Your reactions can't stray from who the character is. Only in this way will the story we rewrite be more reasonable. What do you think? Wait a second. Haven't you ever worried that you're the only one thinking about your future together while he's only focused on winning this game? I'll wait and see.
Who was that person? What did she say to you? I see. So could my fiancé tell me about it? Of course. I was thinking the same thing. Experiencing all sorts of things together with my fiancé is worth more than anything else. Fiancé, I'll need you to cooperate with me in a moment. I need you to pretend to be a nurse and make a phone call to the family of the patient in room 301. Use the excuse that his condition has worsened to trick him into coming, then install a listening device at the bedside in room 301. After listening to their conversation, I will arrest the patient's family member. So after you plant the bug, get out of that hospital room immediately and don't linger nearby. Got it? The target has already entered the ward. Why haven't you come out yet? Where are you? I understand. You're still in the hospital room, right? Don't panic. Hide yourself first. I'll be right there.
G says you can't stay here anymore and told me to help you escape. The sooner, the better.
Why? This is too sudden. My injury hasn't fully recovered yet.
I'll carry you. We have to leave today or I'll be in danger too. Wait here. I'm going to pack her things.
He has a gun in his hand. I can't let anything happen to you. You clearly had a chance to leave just now. Why did you hide here? This mission failed, but there's still the next one. What am I supposed to do if you're not here anymore? Don't scare me like that again, okay? Gia? Why wasn't Gia mentioned before? If you don't confess, I'll take you back for interrogation. And this time, I can't guarantee you'll make it out alive. Fiancé, are you okay? Who fired the shot? Are you alright? You're not injured, are you? Don't be afraid. The culprit has already fled. My fiancé, I owe you a lot today. This lead from Gia is very important to me. There is a scent about you that feels very familiar to me. It doesn't smell like usual. It's the smell of gunpowder. Didn't you notice it? I'm sorry. I won't let my fiancé take this risk again next time. My dear fiancé, let me handle this. My fiancé is just too perfect. Even her bandaging skills are so proficient. Such a perfect fiancé. When will you consider marrying me? Your parents have been abroad for 3 years now. Aren't they considering coming back? Or perhaps I should go overseas myself and ask them for your hand in marriage. Besides, living together before marriage might not sit well with our parents. Oh, have you been in contact with them recently? When? By telegram or phone? Oh, you mean that telegraph booth downstairs. I've never seen you go there before. Really? I just want to understand you better, to know the real you. My fiancé is definitely not an ordinary person. We're both right-handed, so I keep my gun on the right side, yet you manage to draw faster than me. Intuition. My fiancé seems a bit anxious lately. Last night, she was rummaging through the cabinet in the middle of the night. What was she looking for? Maybe I can help. How heartless. Are you still my fiancé? You speak so coldly, as if I've never made you happy. But I don't want you to disappear. Fiancé, tell me, what should I do? But if you can't get the information, you'll be punished. Am I right? Of course, because I care. A name is merely a label. What truly matters is that my soul has already recognized you as my beloved. If you've made up your mind, then act quickly. Then, take my share and live well. Yes, you won. Run away? Are you really sure you want to give up everything for me? Is there anything in this world I wouldn't dare to do? But running away probably isn't the best solution. We can't run forever. We all have important intel on the gang, so if we disappear now, they'll definitely take action. It's better to negotiate with their respective gangs separately. We exchange some information useful to each other, bringing it to the gang as our ransom. This way, they should allow us to withdraw. I know there have been precedents for this. Okay, be careful.
You're here. Did you get the information on Mr. Long? Good, good. But make sure to secure Mr. Long's information quickly. You don't have much time left. Why? What kind of difficulties are you facing? Tell me about them and I'll do my best to help you out. I was planning to tell the higher-ups today to evacuate you as soon as possible, so you wouldn't have to keep playing games with that person anymore. You haven't been deceived by him, have you? Don't let that man sway you or make you forget where you stand. After everything we've been through working together, do you really think you can just cut us off like that? What are your plans from now on? Tell me.
Don't be afraid. It's me. I overheard your conversation earlier. Something's off about that guy. I'll go check it out. You stay here. When I followed him here, I saw him trying to tamper with the intel you brought. He might be bad to you. I cannot let him return to your gang. He has inappropriate thoughts about you and can't accept you backing out. Trust me, you're mine, and anyone who wants to covet you could never fool my eyes. Here, but he hasn't had a chance to write anything yet. Let's hide the body and get out of Guanxi City as quickly as possible. The road ahead may be dangerous, but I'll do everything in my power to protect you. Will you trust me? Watch out!
Nonsense! You haven't taken this role seriously. How can you call yourself a spy when you trust him so easily? Even a regular person wouldn't be this careless. Have you ever thought that he intentionally offed your contact person so that you would have no one to rely on but him?
Let her go, or don't blame me for being rude to you. You shouldn't have laid a hand on my fiancée.
Ha! You're too naive. You're making things sound too simple. Even if you get swept away by sweet words, the very next second you have to force yourself to stay calm and figure out what the other person really wants. How could they possibly maintain trust in each other in that situation? What about you? Aren't you worried at all that your fiancée just wants to trick you into giving her information?
I've considered that possibility, but I'm willing to trust her. If she truly took my life, then meeting my end before the one I love most wouldn't be such a terrible thing.
You men are all talk. He was no different back then.
You suddenly disappeared in the darkness just now, then appeared behind my fiancée. You're from the Spirit Clan. I think you're Chinjo herself. How old are you? You must be over 100 years old, right?
You, a young member of the Spirit Clan. What right do you have to be so arrogant toward me?
Don't change the subject. If you can't beat me, then answer my questions.
That's right. I am Chinjo.
Okay, I have something to tell you. When I acted as Fei Wen, I planned every gesture deliberately. This also includes the fact that I carried the information with me when I was testing my fiancé. That's right.
I thought you were just copying what Fei Wen did. I don't understand why he happened to have that intel on him that day. Maybe he was worried I'd find it if he left it in the house.
No. Can you guess what I'm thinking? If my fiancé is going to kill me anyway, I'd rather give her the information myself. At least that way, she won't have to suffer under the gang's pressure. I suppose Fei Wen and I shared the same feelings. He must have truly loved you.
What gives you the right to speak for him? What do you even know? Do you have any proof?
I have no proof, but you're the one who shared a life with him. Nobody understands him better than you do. As my fiancé said, when your mind cannot grasp something, let your heart feel it instead. At moments like these, only your heart can guide you to the answer.
Fine. I admit it. I've been aware of this for a long time. As an undercover agent, I closed off my heart long ago, avoiding both my own feelings and his. Maybe this ending came because I simply don't deserve better.
Stop being so hard on yourself. If Fei Wen was willing to give his life for you, then he'd want you to move forward and live well.
I see. I was too excited just now. I'm very sorry. Thank you all for helping me find the answer in the story.
However, after all this, she probably won't miss out on someone who really cares about her again. Next time, hopefully she'll be brave enough to tell them how she feels. Oh, me? Thanks for the praise. But even perfect Charlie knows he can still do better here. People say there are 5 ways to show love: physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, thoughtful gifts, and acts of service. They call this the 5 love languages. But my fiancé is so amazing, I want to find a million ways to show you I love you.